Welcome to the video lecture on the subject Relational Database Management System. Topic Database Architecture. Database architecture is the process of standardizing how organizations collect, store, transform, distribute, and use the data. The goal is to deliver relevant data to people who need it when they need it and help them make sense of it. Now we will see the characteristics of effective data architecture. Number one, it should be user driven. Number two, it should be built on shared data. Number three, it should be automated. Number four, the data architecture should be driven by artificial intelligence. Number five, the database architecture should be elastic. Number six, the database architecture should be simple. Number seven, it should be secure. Now we will discuss about the architecture level. Architecture level is classified into three levels. Number one, external level. Number two, conceptual level. Number three, internal level. External level is also called as view level. Conceptual level is also called as logical level. And internal level is also called as storage level. The user able to interact with the external level. In between view level and storage level, we have logical level. Now we will see about the external level. This level describes that part of database that is relevant to each user. Next one will be the conceptual level. This level describes what data is stored in database and relationship among the data that is present in the database. Now we will see the internal level. It is also called as storage level. Internal level is also called as physical representation of database. This level describes how the data is stored in database and also it covers the data structure and file organizations used to store data in the database. Here we will see more about external level. At the external level, a database contains several schemas that sometimes called as subschema. The subschema is used to describe the different view of the database. The external level, an external schema is also known as view schema. The view schema describes the end user interaction with the database system. Here we will see more about conceptual level. The conceptual schema describes the design of a database at the conceptual level. Conceptual level is also known as logical level. The conceptual schema describes the structure of the whole database. The conceptual level, internal details such as implementation of the data structure are hidden. Programmers and database administrators work at this level. Here we will see about the internal level. The internal level has an internal schema which describes the physical storage structure of database. The internal schema is also known as a physical schema. It uses the physical data model. It is used to define that how the data will be stored in a block. The physical level is used to describe complex low-level data structure in detail. Here we will see about the classification of database architecture. Database architecture are classified into three types. They are one-tier architecture, two-tier architecture, and three-tier architecture. Depending upon where the database is stored, the database architecture is classified into one-tier architecture, two-tier architecture, and three-tier architecture. One-tier architecture is prepared in conventional file system. On the other hand, two-tier and three-tier architectures are prepared in DBMS. Here we will see more about one-tier architecture. In this type of architecture, the database is readily available on the client machine. Any request made by the client does not require a network connection to perform the action on the database. For example, let us say you want to fetch the records of employee from the database and the database is available on your computer system. So, the request to fetch employee details will be done by your computer and the records will be fetched from the database by your computer as well. This type of system is generally referred as local database system. Here we will see more about two-tier architecture. In two-tier architecture, the database system is present at the server machine and the DBMS application is present at the client machine. These two machines are connected with each other through a reliable network. Whenever client machine makes a request to access the database present at server using a query language like SQL, the server performs the request on the database and returns the result back to the client. The application connection interface such as JDBC and ODBC are used for the interaction between the server and client. Here we will see more about three-tier architecture. In three-tier architecture, another layer is present between the client machine and server machine. In this architecture, the client application does not communicate directly with the database system present at the server machine. Rather, the client application communicates with server application and the server application internally communicate with the database system present at the server. Thank you for listening this video lecturer. Thank you.